Lovers, number 6. Number 6. So you've done 6 steps, basically, right? What have we got here? Remember the 2 prelates. So what they're learning is this. What their teacher, the Hierophant, is teaching them is the lovers. That you have a conscious mind, which must go through the subconscious mind. So in other words, conscious mind we say is mad, in front of the tree of life. Going through the woman, the subconscious mind, in front of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And that takes you up to the superconscious mind, which is the archangel up here. I want you to notice some of the things because we're going to see them in another symbol. Notice the purple on the angel. Okay? Notice the clouds in here. These are the clouds of confusion. Actually, the key that I've given this symbol is confusion and indecision. Do you know why? Because we do not stay aligned. The confusion in the subconscious, if you do not learn how to understand and clear and transform your subconscious, and unfortunately it's something I'm not hearing much about these days. At one time we were all about the subconscious, right? In fact, that's what I did. I thought, okay, subconscious, everything's held in the subconscious. I went after the subconscious like you gangbusters. Because of my determination to get everything correct, I wanted this all straight. Except what I forgot was the consciousness drives the bus. So you can clear your subconscious all you want, but if your consciousness is still like a little pea and not really working anywhere, where are you going? So then I had to kind of backtrack and get my consciousness balanced out with my subconscious so that I was more in alignment to create what I really wanted in my life. Or at least when the rain fell and I created the chaos as I did, I at least could get myself sorted out so that it could work. See what I mean? So this is why it's confusing, because you must have alignment. You get in these clouds of confusion here, imagination runs wild. You've all got wonderful imaginations. And if you're not using it, well fine, but most of us can create wonderful things in our minds. We have a series of symbology that talks about that. It's one of the patterns that comes up a lot. When we don't look at reality at all, but we think everything's just fine. So confusion and indecision. So what's necessary is alignment. An understanding of how the minds work. And this is what happens very often. You know, when I first started teaching my intensive, I would teach it over 1 weekend a month for 8 months. Because most people didn't realize they created their own reality. It would take me 6 months to have them become aware of that. Today I teach the same information basically for 5 months. They walk in the door at least knowing the theory of it. That's how improved in the knowledge base. But there's certain things lost in there. How do we create our reality? That's people, oh, I create my own reality. Well, how do you do that? They haven't got a clue. And that's where I see things dropping a little bit through the gaps a lot. Is that we need to know that it's the direction that you give to your subconscious. And it's not just you creating your reality, because other people have an effect in your life over which you have no control. It's how you handle that. It's how you respond. How do you choose to go from event A to event B? Do you want to land up here in confusion going, I don't know what's going on, and miss out this wonderful connection that you can have? And that's what you will do as you learn. That's part of the learning process. Some people think they can come in and life is just going to be fine once they've learned 1 or 2 tools. That doesn't work that way. How are you going to learn what that tool works? One of my greatest compliments ever given to me that I felt was someone said to me, Norma, you have an enormous toolbox. Because you don't tackle everything with a hammer. Or you don't just use one kind of screwdriver. There are times when you need to use lots of different things, and I have lots of little bits and pieces like that. But not because I'm down here in the clouds of illusion, it's because I was able to create this wonderful alignment so that I was taught, I was instructed. Not from just my physical teachers, but my internal teachers, which we'll get to in the next step. So, great, lovers.